Good evening, traders and traders. Y'all know it's dreycosting back with you with another banger. Chart totally different, right, from where we left it yesterday, right? So currently in this trade, right? So we're in this trade, see right there, we're in this trade right now. So basically, we're in this trade. You would even know what time I caught this entry. I don't know if it's going to continue though, but I'm going to tell you my mindset. We're going to talk about what happened yesterday and so on, right? So let's pick up from yesterday, all right? So we're here, all right? So bang, all right? So bang bang. Y'all see I said buy is about 185.533 and the price come back to the trend line and so on and push up. So y'all were paying attention, right? You realize that this move right here when support was formed, nice little 50-pip move. I also told you guys that I'm not interested in take a buy here. I was only interested in take a buy if it breaks major level, come back retest and create a higher low, but GJ did not do that so far, right? So you guys should have caught that move, right? So we'll call out that move, right? And that's a good play. So if you're catching these moves that I'm calling out, just share it on social media, tag me, show some love, right? So what are we looking at right now? This entry is really aggressive. I don't know if I'm going to get kicked out, right? So y'all can look at the stop loss here and see if I get kicked out by the morning, because we have gross domestic product coming up tomorrow. But I just get this entry and just really, I would say not really care, but I just will take the aggressive because I see what I wanted to see, right? So though I was saying I would take sales below this zone right here, below 185.098, I'm gonna tell you why I take the sale here, right? So after GJ pushed up, right, and I saw that it rejected and came back here, remember that I had a runner going all the way up here at 186. I had a runner right from yesterday's markup going all the way up here. So I took the TP1 around 60 pip here. Remember that I entered from here, took TP1 60 pip around here, and then I had a runner for 180 pips. So I realized that GJ once again rejected on this 8-4 level. And I said to myself, okay, that's the second time that he rejected there and it came back to here. Once I saw that it came back to there, I said, here, call it a day on that side, exit to the trade and just chill and say, all right, either I'm going to stop trade for the week because we have GDP coming out tomorrow and I don't know how it's going to play out, or I just see how market structure look at pre-London in the morning. So for those who can't, once again, for those who can't read everything just off one time frame, so let me help you out. As I said, I can see things from multiple time frames because I've been doing this quite a while. So if you look here, I said this perfect here is the 8-4 level. So we have roof, right, and so on. Now we have the rejection here, rejection twice. So right here we have this previous low. So if you realize price shift, retest, create a higher low, shift, retest, create a higher low, right, and shift, retest. So really and truly, right, I should not be entering for a sell until GJ breaks here because it's the previous low. So should be break here, retest, create a lower high, confirm the basic trading for a downtrend before I look to continue down. So this entry is really aggressive. This entry is really aggressive. I don't know if I'm going to get kicked out through the tool, but this is what I was looking at. So when it broke here, so it started to break below here and started taking projections around at 9, around at somewhere about 8 o'clock. Let me look at it and tell you. I'm always monitoring my charts. So 8:39, right? So I entered at 9 o'clock originally. So I entered at 9 o'clock originally because I thought it was going to break, because I was saying to myself, okay, here the low created and then we had U turn into N. So we had old for become new lows. So I'll be like, okay, maybe I can take this entry aggressive because I have my top rejections here on this green candle closure, so I can enter this red candle. However, I got kicked out. So initially I had my stop loss here and then I got kicked out. So I'll be like, okay, probably GJ is not ready to go down. I said probably still, when I saw this big green candle, I said, okay, probably it's ready to maintain to continue up. So I said, all right, it is what it is, right? So what I like to do, I see multiple alarms. Right? I'm always setting my alarms, right? So I got stopped out, TP1 hit before, on the last trade, so I got stopped out on that one, which is this candle right here. So I'm always setting my alarms at various zones, right? So I said to myself, my alarm got triggered back around this zone right here. So I said, okay, what's going on? But when I checked the time, right? When I checked the time, I realized the time was 12:30. But I cannot enter trade at 1. But then I realized some strong news was coming out for the DXY. So when I look at my calendar, let me go back. Let me go back at where we're at 1, right? Where is it? So we had the news coming out with Powell and all of that, right? So we're like, okay, some strong news is coming out for the DXY, so that wasn't looking too bad. So I said, wonder if that DXY news can ever push the market. So once I saw this right here, then bam, we have the pre-time pushing out to the news, and I got this nice push coming down when Powell speaks. So we're like, okay, that's really nice. So why did I enter here now? Right? Even though it's above the sell zone that I recommended. So after I got kicked out here, I noticed that price came back to this zone. So when it came back to this zone, I realized that now here what? This was a high, and when it came here, it made a lower high, confirming the basic of trading point downtrend. So therefore, this zone will be no longer valid to take the sell down, because we are now creating shift retest a lower high. Right, so when it pushed up, it did not create a higher high. It did not create a higher high. Right, it created a lower high, confirming the basic trading point downtrend. And then when I look across, right, I realize that this level is highly maintained. So we have roof, right, roof, right. That's why you see I have this gray zone. I realize that this level is highly maintained. And then we also had this strong push down from this H4 level. So rejection, we have the rejection, and we're like, okay, it seems that up here is really top heavy. So maybe it's a probability that GJ is about to turn over. And if that's the case, there is a probability that GJ is about to turn over, then I want to maximize this move, because I've been missing out on a lot of these moves. As I realized that I said that I'm very good at taking entries, but I'm very damn shitey. I don't want to say it curse, but I'm very shitey, you know what I mean, on maximizing my profits. So that is what I've been working on. How can I maximize my profits? And I realized that I can maximize my profits by taking moves off strong zone, right? So we can take it off strong zone such as the H4 level. So I don't want to try to maximize my profit in between, but I want to maximize my profit coming off these higher zones, right? So if I'm coming off this higher zone, then I'm definitely going to look for some type of bigger move. In comparison, if I was in between, I would probably take like somewhere to 40, 50, 60 pips thereabouts, right? But here now, I want to maximize this move, right? I want to come out at a psychological level at 180 to 500. So this move right here, I'm looking at 280 pips, right? So I want to come out at this psychological level to realize here, roof, right? So I want to come out at that level. Will it play out in my favor? I don't know. As I said, we have GDP coming out tomorrow. It's a possibility GDP can keep me out, or it's a possibility that GDP can push down and fill out this free space right here. So we have a lot of free space here. And this is not my typical time to enter trade, but for some reason I saw the setup, and throughout London we got a nice little move up, but I realized in New York price was just messing around. But I'm not really clear until I break this low, right? So until I break this low, right, I am still in an option, right? I'm still in an option. It could be a situation where price come back right here, test back these lows right here, and continue up, and it's really invalid. So I said this is a very aggressive entry. It's a very premature entry. It's very aggressive, right? So what does this mean for you who I'm marking this up with, right? So for you, right, so you have to be safe now, right? So follow me now. Pre-London, right? So pre-London, we're going to have GDP. So I suggest that you wait at least 5 minutes, right, or 15 minutes after the news if you want to trade around the news time. I'm not going to trade tomorrow morning, so this is my last entry for the week. Probably that's why I took this entry, you know, because I know I don't really want to trade tomorrow. So you could wait 50 minutes after the news, or you could wait till the NY session. So what you want to see, if price is maintaining below the sell zone right here, 185.098, with top rejections and resistance is formed bullish candle closure, bearish candle closure, then you can look to sell to continue down, right? Or it's a situation where GJ push up, right? It's a situation where GJ pushes up, right? Retest create a higher low, confirm the basic of trading for option, right? And then support is formed with bottom with rejection, bearish candle closure, bullish candle closure, then you're gonna look to continue up, right? So now that you see that I have a change of direction, right? Let me remove this line, right? So I can remove this line right now because I wanted to keep it there for you guys. So, right? Should I take it off as yet? No. I think it's still valid for now, right? Until I break this low. When I break this low, I remove it. So follow me now. So that's one of the options. But the safest option, right? So the safest option, right? So let me put another zone. Right, so the safest option is to wait until the price breaks 184.703, which therefore is going to break the low, right? So it's break 184.703, break this low, shift, retest lower high, back to the trend line here, confirm the basic of trading for a downtrend, and then you look to sell downwards, and you can look to go for a nice 60-100 pip move because we have a lot of free space down here, right? So you know that when it shift, retest lower high back to here, you're gonna have resistance to form, resistance need to form, bullish candle closure, we got the top, bearish candle closure, we got the top, and you look to continue down, right? So these are the areas that we're looking at. Alright, you can take sales anywhere below 185.098, look to continue down. Alright, but the safe, if you want to stay on the safe part, wait until 184.743 break and retest. However, if price breaks 185.311, right? Right? Yeah, 185.311, right? And come back. Let me see how right. Yeah, 185.311, right? If price breaks that, retest create a higher low, bottom rejection, then you're gonna do to buy, alright? But for now, as I said, we're still in an uptrend. Though I'm in a sell, I said this sell is really aggressive, right? This sell is really aggressive because I've not broken the previous low yet. But the reason why I took this aggressive sell is because price shift retest came back with a lower high, and I look to continue down. Also, I'm being rejected. I'm being rejected off 8-4 level. Alright, so this is a resistance level, strong resistance level, higher time frame resistance level, and you know that if once you have confirmation to sell at resistance, you should sell at resistance to go down, right? So that's the reason why I'm selling, because a lot of rejection here of the higher time frame, and this low price that came back right here create a higher low, and it broke it once, came back, tested here, so that's alright. Since it tested again and rejected here like that, yeah, then I'm going to look to continue down for the sell. Alright, so that's what I'm looking at, traders and traders. Probably I'll get kicked out, I don't know, because I said this move is really premature, because this low needs to be really broken for me to be really in a downtrend. Alright, so I have to just see if this low breaks, right, and just take it from there, right? So today's what, Thursday? I don't know, either tomorrow or next week, but hope you guys like these markups. Continue to show the love, you know what I mean? Big up the subscribers who tune in daily. Y'all know yourself, y'all just keep on commenting and there to help each and every one, you know what I mean? And once you're doing good on the trades, just post on social media, tag me on social media. No matter how much you could be making $5, $2, $3, $10, $50, $100, doesn't really matter. As long as you're making progress, as long as you're better than yesterday, that's all that matters, right? You don't want to be better than the trader that you are yesterday. Just keep on striving for greatness, keep on striving to be better each and every day, and I'll see you on the next analysis. Straight body, no start. I'm out.